Okay, these are called geometric sequences. That's going to control. The value of a hockey card. Okay, the value of a hockey card is $50. The value of a hockey card, find it, is $50. It increases by 8% per year. Write this as a sequence. And find its general term.
So these are the same things, but it's not word equations.
No. Well, sort of. Okay, there were a few word equations. There were a few word problems that we did in the homework last night. This is a little bit different, though. When it says it increases by 8% per year, this is a little tiny bit different. Okay. What's T? Let's start off here as a sequence here. What's T1 going to be? Okay. What's T2 going to equal? Now, this is the key part. Now, hold on. I'm going to slow down here. I'll give everyone a second to scribble, okay? I'm going to take a sip of my pop. Where's Spider-Man end up with? Spider-Man doesn't even move. Jared, you got to leave with Spider-Man eventually. Jared, I want you to be brave. How do you do an 8% increase? How is an 8% increase going to be? Yeah. Yes, good. How else, though? I like that, but there's a little bit better way. Now, that's still correct. But for us, we want to find a better way. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay. So remember back, this is like pain and all that stuff again, right? So this is the same as 50 times 1.08. Okay, when I want to increase that by 8% again. Do you need help? Do you need to show that? Okay, I'll show this stuff. This is like the so it's going to be $50 plus 8% of 50. So we're going to factor out of 50, and I'm left with 1.08, right? That's what happens there. All right. For T3, actually, do you want to give a number to that? Yeah, let's give a number to that. What is 50 times 1.08? 54, okay. What's T3 going to equal? Go ahead. Oh, I like it. Oh, I like it. Because for us, for mathematicians, I want to save time, right? Now, remember we did the same discussion before the course, I think. What's T4 going to be then? Jenna, what's T4 going to be? If T3 is 50 times 1.08 squared, what's T4 going to be? Yeah, good. Right, you're just multiplying by one extra 1.08. So what is the general term going to be? What's Tn going to be? Yeah, go ahead, Adam. Close. He said 50 times 1.08 to the n, and I said close. N minus 1. Good. That's going to be the general term. Okay. So everyone see how we got that then? Right? It's going to be, the general term is going to be 50 times 1.08 to the n minus 1. Yeah, good. No, you do not need to. Because T1 equals 50 is already in this question right here, right? Like that's your, you know what I mean? That's already written there. Okay, so this is actually, so what we actually did for this case was that we multiplied by the same thing each time. Something with, sorry, go ahead, Lucy.
All right, well, I know we've done this in past stuff.
Yeah.
I remember there's something about how those things have a bunch.
Yes. Okay, that's why we're showing Jared here. What happened? I'll do it one more time. So what basically is going to happen is, whoops. if you, okay guys, give me 1 sec please, folks. Okay, so you're going to get 8% of $50 is 0.08 times 50, right? Then you're going to add that to the original amount, which is 50. Okay, I'm going to factor out a 50. What am I left with inside the brackets? 0.08 plus 1, which turns into 50 times 1.08. And so that's where it comes from. Yeah, and the same thing, if you were to lose money, right, it'd be your value minus the beginning, so it's a minus. Okay, okay, this is called geometric growth. This is exponential growth. It's called a geometric sequence because you're multiplying or dividing by the same thing. So we're going to say the general term of a geometric sequence we're going to say when you multiply or divide to get the next term, the general term is Tn equals ARN minus 1. No, I'll give these to you for your quiz. Did I say I had to memorize these for your quiz? Yeah, I have to memorize these for quiz. There'll be 4 equations you have to memorize. There's 4 equations you have to memorize, which will be the next 4 lessons. I'll tell you exactly what they're going to be. Actually, no, I'm not going to make you memorize these. I won't make you memorize these. Okay, because this is what's going to happen. There's going to be 5 questions on your quiz. 1 from Friday's lesson, 1 from today's lesson, 1 from tomorrow's lesson, 1 from Wednesday's lesson, 1 from Thursday's lesson, right? There's 5 questions from your quiz, 1 from like the hardest question from each day, all rolled together. Okay, can I get a brave soul? Tn equals ARN minus 1. Can I get this? Goes to anybody here. It can be Amy, but it can be anybody else too. Anyone want to guess what anything means? Go ahead. A is the starting value. Okay, R is new, so I'm going to skip that. Okay, but I'll just pick that in away. Amy, what does N or Tn mean? Yeah, the value of the nth term. Who are we going to? Maddie, we're going to you. What does N equal, please? Sort. Yes, very good. So this is the number of terms, yes. Right, so if you're looking for N, you're looking for what the term is. Now, R, I'll open up to anybody here. What does R mean in English? And we'll give you the actual word for it. Yes. Rate of increase, sort of. It's what you're multiplying or dividing by, right? So I'm going to call this, I believe it's called, right here, the actual term, I think it's called a ratio. Here's a ratio, common ratio, we're going to call this. So that's what you're going to multiply or divide by each time. Now, the same questions we're going to deal with today is what we dealt with yesterday, the very same thing. Okay, you know, this is the term, here's this, the 5th term is this, the 8th term is that. The very same questions, except instead of with equations that go up by something you add by each time, they're going to be multiplying by each time. That's the only difference. Okay? As I said, this is the easiest unit of the year. Arden, how you feeling? Good. I haven't put anyone to sleep yet. I'm going to hit pause here right now. And that's what I'm going to. You can't listen to my joke.